Hi friends, how are you? Count to 3 with me if you are ready to have some fun with me and Fitz today. 1, 2, 3! What is your favorite snack? Exercising and eating healthy foods are both important ways for us to keep our bodies healthy and strong. Today, I am going to show you one of my favorite healthy snack recipes. Grown-ups, did you know that getting your whole family involved in making a snack or cooking a meal is a wonderful early literacy opportunity? All of the stirring and pouring and kneading and measuring all help to develop the fine motor, hand and wrist, eye coordination necessary for your child to learn how to write. And it's a lot of fun to read and write a new recipe together. Today, I am going to show you one of my favorite recipes for hummus. I like to eat hummus on sandwiches or with pretzels or vegetables. My favorite recipe comes from this book, Kids Cook by Good Housekeeping. This book is available at the Howard County Library System for you to check out. And it is filled with over 100 recipes that would be easy for your child to make with a little bit of help. So, let's get to the kitchen. Before we get started, let's get all of our ingredients and equipment ready. You will need a food processor, blender, or fork, a 1 tablespoon measure, a colander or strainer, a cheese grater for adult use only, garbanzo beans, tahini, a lemon, olive oil. Welcome to my kitchen. Today, while we make hummus, I'm going to give you a few tips for ways that you can get your child involved to make this snack. And I hope that it gives you some ideas for ways that you can get your child involved when you make a snack or a meal together at home. To make my hummus, the first thing I want to do is wash my lemon. This would be a good activity for your child to do, scrubbing the outside of the lemon with hands or with a brush that you have at your house. And then I'm going to use my grater to grate the lemon. About a teaspoon of lemon peel should do. This is an activity that I would suggest a grown-up do because the teeth on the grater can be very sharp, and sometimes children don't pay attention and they will easily grate their knuckles. Don't want to do that. So grown-ups, please do this part yourself. Now that the lemon peel has been grated, I am going to juice the lemon. Now this would be a part where your child can help. So rather than just juicing the lemon, I like to roll it on my countertop first to kind of loosen up the juice inside. And then I'll cut it open. Grown-ups only to use knives. And then your child could squeeze out the juice. After you squeeze your lemon, you will probably find a couple of lemon seeds floating around in the juice. Another great activity for your child is to scoop the seeds out of the juice and then count how many seeds they found inside the lemon. Next, we will rinse and drain our garbanzo beans. This is a great activity for your child to do, to pour the beans into a colander or a strainer and rinse them off in your sink. Our garbanzo beans are rinsed and drained, and now we are ready to make our hummus. I've seen that some people like to take the skin off of each bean. This would be another good activity if you have the time to do with your child. Just pinch the skin and the skin comes off and then you're left with the bean. I find that that is a little bit too tedious for me, so I just go ahead and dump them all in. Another great way to get your child involved in making a snack or a meal is to ask for their help measuring. So, first we are going to measure 3 tablespoons of olive oil. This might be a pretty big thing for kids to pour by themselves. So, what you can do is ask your child to hold the measuring spoon while you pour, and then ask them to tip the spoon into the bowl. So there's 1, 2, 3. And next we will move on to the sesame seed paste, tahini paste. And I'm going to use the other side of my measuring spoon to dip into the paste. Now this would be one where your child could really be able to do dip and then pour. Put that in a separate dish in case I mess up. There we go. So dipping and pouring 2 tablespoons of sesame seed paste. Now we have all of our ingredients prepped and ready to put our hummus together.
1 teaspoon of grated lemon peel, the juice from 1 lemon, 15 ounces of garbanzo beans, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of sesame seed paste.
Now we are ready to put all of our ingredients together to make hummus. I'll be using this food processor, but you can also use a fork to mash the ingredients together or a blender. This is also another great way to get your child involved by pouring all the ingredients together and either mashing with a fork or pushing the button on the food processor or the blender. Let's do it. I have the lemon peel that we grated in the very beginning. Put all that in. Now my lemon juice. All of my garbanzo beans, rinsed and drained. There we go. 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And 2 tablespoons of tahini or sesame seed paste. In a pinch, I've also used almond butter instead of the tahini, but really there's no substitute for this to get the same flavor. Snap that lid in place. And now let's turn it on and magic will happen. Now it's time to take my hummus from the food processor and put it into a serving bowl. This is another great way to get your child involved in the kitchen. You can ask your child to help you scoop your hummus or whatever you have that you've cooked from one dish and put it into a serving dish. So I'm going to use this cute little jar and just scoop my hummus into the jar. And there you have it. That is exactly how I make my favorite hummus. This hummus will keep in your refrigerator for up to 3 days, and it is delicious on sandwiches with vegetables like carrot sticks or celery or pretzels. I hope you'll try this at home or try making another snack with your child. Thank you so much for joining me today in my kitchen. I hope that you will try making a snack or a meal at home with your family. Until next time, stay safe and well. Fitz and I will see you again soon. Bye!